So ZANU PF decided to squeeze its politburo tomorrow. Why I say it decided to squeeze its politburo, it is because tomorrow they would be having a burial in the morning, which means somehow they will be tired, these people. They were supposed to move this politburo maybe to another day, maybe Thursday or so, but they did not do. In fact, they decided to say, let's meet in the afternoon after a program at the National Heroes Acre, which means because there is a burial, there is a military personnel who has been declared as a national hero. So in the morning, we'll see them going to the Heroes Acre, and then in the afternoon, they will be meeting. And this they are not meeting in the morning as usual. This time around, it will be in the afternoon. I'll read the communication as conveyed by Christopher Mtswango, the current ZANU PF spokesperson. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So with me here, I have a letter dated 26 May 2026, and the reference is convening of Politburo meeting, and it reads as follows. The Secretary General of ZANU PF, Comrade Advocate Jacob F.N. Mutenda, advises members of a Politburo meeting to be held this Wednesday, 27 May, at 1400 hours in the afternoon. The meeting shall be held at the ZANU PF headquarters. All members are expected to be seated by 13:45, but I don't foresee the meeting at exactly 1400 hours sharp. So what is it? Why did they squeeze this meeting? Number one, it shows that it may be an important meeting. Remember, Politburo is a committee of the Central Committee of ZANU PF, the supreme decision-making body of ZANU PF that makes decisions, crucial decisions in between the conferences as well as the Congress of ZANU PF. So now, it shows that this is an essential meeting, and remember, 2 June is quite near. Definitely, the discussions that will take center stage. It will be quite interesting to note whether retired General Chwenga would be part of that ZANU PF Politburo meeting. Definitely, they are crucial decisions, and we know at the moment that we are surviving in the days of Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 of 2026. Definitely, ZANU PF will reflect on quite a number of issues pertaining to the 90-day period where Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 of 2026 has been lying in state. It was supposed to be debated inclusively by Zimbabweans, although it did not follow the Constitution, but it appeared this 90-day was only for ZANU PF members, because we saw only opportunity to gather as well as opportunity to interact with the bill being given to ZANU PF members. As other Zimbabweans were only allowed to write letters, and we only are allowed to debate these matters on X basis. Those who tried to gather, like Professor Lovemore Maduku, like Advocate Tendai Biti, and others, were at the receiving end. That became consequential. Professor Lovemore Maduku was beaten, and he survived. They wanted to kill him. In a manner, they were actually beating him for choosing to gather people during the consultative process. And also Tendai Biti, when he attempted to gather people, he was also arrested, and when he released on bail, given very strict conditions. And there are individuals like Job Sikala who were already alienated by that time. He is actually begging to be freed by the South African judicial system, which keeps on postponing the cases. And by the way, which is the dominating political party in South Africa? It is the African National Congress. And the African National Congress have a close relationship with ZANU PF. They are interacting with each other. In fact, it's one and the same. That is ANC as well as ZANU PF. So tomorrow's Politburo, we expect it the matters of CAP 3 will definitely be debated extensively. And if Chiwenga is present, we expect the usual drama to oppose the illegal constitutional amendment bill number 3 of 2026. We expect him he has been consistent in terms of saying this bill takes away the rights for the people of Zimbabwe to exercise their vote in terms of directly electing the president, which is what the liberation struggle was all about, which is one man, one vote. We have seen flip-floppers in ZANU PF trying to actually, in an effort to criticize this particular political view. I mean, saying historically ZANU PF did not fight for that, but according to the documents that we've got to interact with, because for the sake of understanding who was correct within ZANU PF, it appeared so definitely CAP3 will take a center stage in the discussions of the ZANU PF Politburo. Because next week it will be June already, and the bill is expected to sail through. The bill is expected to be processed by the parliament, and I'm quite certain that the ZANU PF of Mnangagwa and Zwikanandas want ZANU PF to give direction on how this whole process would be managed, as well as also getting a report back. Those in the faction of Mnangagwa would definitely be pushing for the process of this bill to be expedited and be done as soon as possible and be concluded, as they continue to give an impression that this is a done deal, but it is far from being over. I can attest to you that if there is anything that stands to put ZANU PF at loggerheads, it is Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3. We will see things that we would never have imagined. And it appears from the look of things, Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa wants to take ZANU PF down that route. And it's quite sad that he has to do so. Already you can see there is tension actually written all over between the Mnangagwa faction as well as the retired General Chiwenga faction. If you looked at the wedding of the son of Budawashe Takurei, you could see Chiwenga not part of that. Of course, some may say, no, he had other commitments. Wedding is nothing important. It matters, especially in the politics of Zimbabwe, because Budawashe Takurei is the founder of the Mnangagwa faction, and those loyal to Mnangagwa. That's why you saw even the spokesperson of the Prikepo farm attending that particular event. The fake prophets of ZANU PF also attending that particular event. That goes to show you how the faction valued the event, and how individuals who were absent from that faction could be perceived in the near foreseeable future. So an interesting politburo, and also we'll be sending our flyers to listen to that particular politburo. We'll continue to dissect it definitely tomorrow later or during the day tomorrow, or if I find some time, we will continue to follow this interesting developing story as ZANU PF meets tomorrow. Sometimes information gets to leaks after some days, after some weeks, after some months, but as soon as it does so, we will be the first one to address you. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Okay, Ngubum Mhlabane is signing off. Let me love and leave you.